It's that time of the year again. NBA Live 19 versus NBA 2K19. I'm gonna keep this as raw as it can possibly be, and it's gonna be unbiased. And you can feel free to leave your thoughts on this down in the comments below. But NBA Live 19, do I think NBA Live 19 will be a better game than NBA 2K19? Hell nah. But they are on a great path. If you look at Live, and if you've been paying attention to Live, they've been upgrading their game since forever. Screenshots. These screenshots, I would be a straight up Live hater if I would have just said these screenshots ain't impressive. If you look at the old Westbrook, I think that was from like Elite or Live 14 or 15, something. It was Live something. And Westbrook was doing like the stink face, like he just smelled like a dirty diaper or something like that. Or he just stepped in some dog poop or something like that. And that's the face that he had. And then if you look at Westbrook's screenshot now, that's impressive. However, if you look at 2K's side of town, you can't really get as impressed when it comes to the screenshots with 2K. And it's to the point where I don't need to see screenshots from 2K because it's a standard at this point. For 2K, graphics have to look good. Like that's it. There's no punchline. The graphics have to look good in 2K. If the graphics start looking downgraded, nah. It's just an L. But ever since the beginning, you can easily take a look at Live and be like, damn, Live? Damn, EA, at least they're trying. At least they're trying. Now, here's the thing though. I will admit I am very impressed that NBA Live 19 added women, my players in the game. That is innovative. I don't think 2K thought of that, and that's where 2K has to hold this L because the Live community is gonna be lit. Your boy Gentos is gonna be in all types of female stream for the Live community. It's gonna be some females that are balling in Live. And I'm gonna be in every single one of them streams. I mean, I'm just saying. 2K is showing us screenshots. Okay, LeBron looks like LeBron, and it's like, But if LeBron looks like LeBron in Live, however, that's when you're like, damn. Okay, Live, I see you. You see the difference? It's not fair, but it's like, okay, 2K, we know you know how to do graphics. What else can you do? Live, however, their graphics have always been So when Live comes out with the better graphics, of course we're gonna get hype. But pump them brakes, pump your brakes, pump your brakes. Those are just screenshots. Those are just screenshots. We know when we get the game and pop it in, we ain't gonna have that black background for the contrast. It's gonna be on court, in game, 100%. We wanna see how it is. We wanna see how the gameplay moves. I honestly wasn't that big of a fan of Live, and I wouldn't call myself a fan of Live. It was to the point where I got invited to play Live early. I got invited to the play event, but I'm not gonna play myself. I knew I wasn't gonna enjoy it, and look at 18. I played the beta. It was fun because it was something to play before 2K came out, and then when 2K actually came out, it was like, same thing with 19. This is why I'm like, EA, what are you doing? If EA can drop Live in August, you would get so many sales. There's so many people not even playing a basketball game right now. They're playing Fortnite or something. They're playing something. They want to play a basketball game, but they can't. And you're still trying to compete with 2K. This is what I'm talking about. Live, don't compete with 2K. Do your own thing. You know how to do your own thing, and you're good at doing your own thing. Focus on your thing. Come out with a different release date. Do not come out on the same day as 2K, because then a lot of 2K fans won't give your game a chance. Live, pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm not gassing anybody up. I'm trying to keep it real with you. You gotta come out before 2K, and I'm not talking about like a day before 2K, because then if that's the case, somebody's gonna probably rent your game from like, what is it? Whatever, I don't know the name of it. Whatever. It used to be Blockbuster, where you could rent a game and then just take it back when you're done. That's not around anymore. I guess I don't know. They'll rent your game and then take it back, but you got to do it like a month in advance. You got to release earlier, Live. Pay attention to what I'm saying. NBA 2K19. Now I got to keep it real again with 2K, man. Y'all took, I don't want to say a step backwards with 2K18, but you guys were climbing a ladder, and you guys were doing good climbing that ladder from 16 to 17. There were a lot of changes, noticeable changes, especially the My Career story, major improvement. And I'm saying a lot because in 2K16, you had Spike Lee on your team for the My Career story. In 17, now that story is gonna go down as the greatest. I need 19 to come out with something. You gotta try. Be Fresh and Little Jug, you didn't try. You can't convince me you tried on the story. The prelude had absolutely no substance. It didn't matter. Nothing mattered. It did not matter. It's to the point where I'm like, I don't even want a prelude this year. Give me a demo where I can play Park and upgrade my guy to at least let me upgrade my guy to a 60 or, nah, that's like, if you start off as a 55, let me upgrade my guy to at least a 75. So then when the game comes out, at least I'm a 75 overall. Does that make sense? Remember when you guys had 2K11 and 2K10? You let us do that with our My Players, with the draft combine and the summer league or summer circuit. Remember where we can get an early start on our My Players? There's a lot of people in the Park community that would love to get an early start on some Park, get an early start on the dribble moves, an early start on trying to find a good jump shot. And it makes more sense to let us do it head to head so you can test the server strength. So day one, we're not all sitting here like, oh my God, the game's broke. We can't play. The server's overload. It's too much lag. Too many people are trying to play at once. And now we can't even enjoy our game. Live is honestly on track of being up there. I'm not saying it's going to be this year. I'm not saying it's going to be next year. But if Live continues to improve the way they are, 2K, you cannot afford another slip up like that. You just can't. That slip up with 2K18, and it wasn't just My Career story. My team is unplayable. It's to the point where it's like, jeez. Ugh. I played my team heavy from 2K13 all the way up to 17. 18 was the only year I was like, I don't even want to. The gameplay was so bad. My Career mode story was so bad. Yo, Shammy was talking reckless to my player. Little Jug, I don't know what Little Jug was on. Be Fresh, I would have gave her the boot just like. And you know, the list just goes on. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say about that story, but whoever, I mean, at least whoever did that story, you did the story. That's all I can say is you did the story. But I didn't touch my GM or my league, but that's just not my cup of tea yet. Maybe I'll touch it in 2K19. Maybe I'll play it. But as of right now, I'm not really concerned about my GM or my league. I'm into my Park, My Career, and my team. So I need you to come with it. You in 18, how you mess up on all three modes? Huh? If you messed up on one of them, cool. At least I got the other two, but you messed up on all three? You slipped up, but luckily, Live did not take over in 17. Well, in 18, I should say. My bad. But 2K, please don't ever slip up again, because if you slip up again, you might really have to pay for it this time. And I'm saying that as humbly as I possibly can, because Live is trying their ass off. They are really trying to get back on top. Live hasn't, in my opinion, Live hasn't been on top since like 06, when they had the All-Star Weekend and the dunk con. the dunk contest, the 3-point contest, and every player had his own like signature like archetype or something like that. Like a slasher would have like the little slasher thing under his feet. They were like archetypes when you think, like Graham badges when you think about it. Like a 3-point specialist, he would have like the 3-point little shooting thing under him. And then like, you get what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to explain because the game is so old. We're talking about a game from 05. Your soundtrack was lit because, of course, obviously, I found out about Chameleonaire, my favorite rapper of all time. Nobody comes close. And then, yeah. With all that being said, what do you guys think about NBA Live 19 versus 2K? All I've seen so far was a major improvement in graphics and the women. But if the gameplay is booty again, well, I don't want to say booty, but if it's stiff and plays arcadey, at the end of the day, as long as the game is fun and it keeps people playing and coming back for more, you're straight. That's it. Oh, and one advantage that you can have over 2K, I'm not lying, ask anybody in the 2K community, find a way to continue like you did in the one where it was 100% no money spent. Just keep that up. You'll really be on the right page. I'm not lying.